What up, e-thugs? That's what I'm gonna call you guys from now on, my e-thugs. You're the e-thug squadron. You know, get dodosed, kid. Get dodosed. But what's up, guys? Sawcasm here. It's been a whopping 1 day since I made a video, so I'm pretty proud of myself right now. 2 videos in 2 days. This is an improvement for me. I'm getting back up to where I was, and that's what I'm trying to do at this point. I'm trying to get back a little more active, you know, not to the point where I was, but just slightly more active. And this is Call of Duty 4 gameplay, something that you guys are not used to seeing from me. So I recently felt an urge to hop on Call of Duty 4. That's kind of how I am with video games. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of just need to want to play the game to actually play it. And it just so happened that recently it was Call of Duty 4 that I had the urge to play, so I hopped on Call of Duty 4. And the reason I'm like level 1 in this game is because I actually forgot the information for my first gamer tag, which is the one that I used to play Call of Duty 4 on, and you know, it's the one I was leveled up on and all that. So it's just a new gamer tag, no big deal. I'm just started from level 1 again. It's gonna be fun to rank back up, and hopefully I get into more good lobbies like this. Like this was a non-hacker, non-glitching, anything like that lobby. It's just a good, solid ground war game, and it's hard to find that in Call of Duty 4. That's why I don't play it more. And you know, if I could get a perfect game every game with a full lobby with good connection, no hackers, I'd probably play Call of Duty 4 exclusively. But this game just is not quite what it used to be in its prime. So that's for another video. But what I want to talk about in this video is something that is pretty relevant in today's day and age. And in case you guys didn't know, my buddy Manti Tium recently got catfished. And in case you don't know, getting catfished is when you see a nice little, you know, nice little girly, nice little chick on a social media site or whatever, just on the internet, and you start talking to them, and you're like, oh, this person's mad cool, whatever. It doesn't have to be a chick. You could be a chick, and you're talking to someone you think is a cute dude. You think you're talking to Justin Bieber. You're like, oh, he's awesome, sweet. Or you're just a dude. You're like, oh, this girl's awesome, you know, whatever. Just talking to her, she's mad cute. But there's a plot twist. They turn out to actually be a 45-year-old man living in their mother's basement. That is a true plot twist. I don't know why I try to make that so dramatic. I really just try to make that way more dramatic than it needed to be and way more dramatic than it should have been. By the way, I'm pretty sure I didn't mention this, but this is a 20 gun streak, or 20 kill streak rather, in Call of Duty 4. So it's pretty cool gameplay, and hopefully I'll be able to get that very coveted Call of Duty 4 Moab, you know, the 25 kill streak. I don't know, maybe I'll invent some kind of Call of Duty 4 challenge. That would be cool. But yeah, so I'm going to be talking a little bit about that situation and internet safety. You know, first of all, I'm not a big supporter of the internet, the whole internet thingy. You know, you find someone on the internet, and if you do, be careful, be skeptical. Don't go hunted for every single internet girl you see or internet dude you see if you're a girl / gay guy. And just be very, very careful, because it's very easy to kind of play off as somebody you're not on the internet, and it's very easy for other people to do that as well. So you want to make sure that no one's doing that to you, and you know, you just really want to protect yourself. That's the bottom line. You want to be safe. You know I sound like one of those annoying little parent figures right now. I'm not trying to be your parent. Do whatever the hell you want, but I just don't want any of you to get kidnapped by a 45-year-old man who you thought was actually a hot girl. So just keep that in mind if any of you are doing that kind of things, and yeah, just be really careful with that. So enough about that. I mean, it's kind of a touchy subject. I know some of you guys, or some of you ladies out there, you're probably talking to that Justin Bieber right now. You're like, no, this is Justin Bieber. I'm talking to him on Facebook. But guess what? That's a fake profile. Ha! Bet you didn't know that.